It's not that I set out to be a servant leader, it's just that there were things I wanted to get done. You know, you see a need, and very often the needs are being filled by others quite adequately, but when they weren't, that's when I like to jump in. I married Charleston when I was 20 years old, and I found myself, to my great surprise, starting service to rehabilitate delinquent boys by the time I was 23. And I thought, how could this happen? I have no idea how to do this. And so what you do is you go get the best help you can get. And so I went to find the people who knew how to do this. I had 2 children by the time. I was later going to have another. And it just needed to be done. And I think that's been the way with my whole life. If things need to be done and there doesn't seem to be anybody else handy to do them, and I believe in it, I'll do it. People being able to fulfill themselves and their future, that's what's most important to me. And if anything, if I could inspire them to do a bit more and a bit extra, I did. We can give people opportunities to realize that the getting is really in the giving. And you don't do it to get, but you look back on it later and say, oh gosh, I learned so much, or I made so many new friends from that, or I just met so many wonderful people, or it caught fire and other people were inspired to do the same thing. That's a nice result. I find in my business that the millennial group, and even younger than that, are just dying to do something meaningful. And they don't want to be a cog in the wheel. And to me, work, it has to be meaningful, whether it's work for profit or not for profit. If it's not meaningful, don't do it. Think about what interests you the most and peg your effort to that. And it will flower, and you'll be very good at things if you go with your interests. I'm proud of the fact that because of what I was able to do in small or larger ways, that there are a lot of people who are living satisfactory lives.